And we've got Magmay on the screen as well. I'd love to see that. We've got Glocks across the board here. Team Liquid with no utility, Yanko. This could be some good old-fashioned deathmatch to kick things off.
Yeah, and they're grouping up towards the apartments. Malbs is going to have some early contact there. Just him and Hunter on that bomb site.
Hunter needs an early pickoff and then dip. Spots him out. Malbs will not re-peek, but Hunter is punished with the first bullet out of the Glock of Ultimate. So now the jig is up. They know there's multiple bodies in the apartments. Malbs alone, and you can see this cohort of cavalry on the way. Snax and Nico starting to return to the A bomb site.
And Liquid deciding to slow it down, maybe thinking, okay, might be 3 or 4 guys there, seeing as how there's two players in apartments. Usually those are not the only 2 players when you go for that setup. So that gives an opportunity for G2 to maybe find a kill.
Oh, a chance presents itself for Twistzz, but unable to overcome Malbs.
Everyone's still towards the apartments of the bomb right now. We can see Ekendar trying to sell a dream over towards the B bomb site, gets nothing for it, turns into a nightmare. Monacy takes him down. They've got to collapse towards the A side. Malbs with an opportunity to pluck some heads off here. Taken down, back and forth we go. 3 versus 2, but maybe not for long. Stacks will be dropped. Nico should be able to confirm the round here. It's JKS with 100 points of health. No bomb in his back as he hunts for Nico towards Arch. He might find a timing here.
There's a potential for it. Does control it nicely. Double headshot to eliminate Nico. 24 seconds. Bomb retrieval integral. Monacy has made his way. Oh, he reveals himself. He fired off a warning shot. Now fakes out. Monacy playing a wicked game here with JKS. The head-to-head between these two. Can he come up clutch in the first round? He can't do it! Monacy denies! G2, first blood is drawn.
Dude, no plant as well. That's a massive clutch coming out there from Monacy. Applying the pressure, super aggressive. Julie's in hand, and JKS can't hit the shots. We go 1-0 here, and we are going to see a quick force buy and return. A little bit off meta. You don't normally see 0 grenades brought into the round here. It has started off well, but Malbs started to dominate with that USP.
Yeah, that's why it was a little bit surprising that maybe they didn't speed up, because when you slow it down, okay, how do you end the round now, right? You just have to rely on getting the trades and hitting the shots, and weren't able to do that, Team Liquid.
All right then, P250s, Tech 9s, and Ultimate Galil. He's been in incredible form as of late. Can he find any sort of footing here in the force buy? Got 3 kills on the pistol. Will it be enough though? Naf slowly works towards the apartments. Got a bit of a 3-man stack here towards A. Patrolling towards Boiler and Arch. You see the smoke down towards middle. Hunter with the MP9 on the other side. They've only got 1 rifle here for G2. That's in the hands of Monacy. And now with 4 players towards A, they have read this very well. JK has to go first, and he's got a nasty surprise waiting for him around the corner here.
Smoked off. Monacy concerned about apartments. They contact through into Monacy's FAMAS. Good for 1, but that's Ultimate. An immediate trade reveals the Galil. The jig is up. It's going to be Tech 9. There's going to be a charge from Hunter. Nearly finishes the round right there. Charging through the smoke. He did not relent whatsoever.
Yeah, he really couldn't have timed it any better. All the aggro taken towards shore. He's waiting for his opportunity to strike, and he times it to perfection. Doesn't get the 3K, but the job was done. The round was secure, and it has to be the eco following up that loss, because Team Liquid once again get no plan, don't really find any sort of entry in towards the bomb site. Surrounded by the 4 CTs. Yanko, they read that so well.
Yeah, absolutely. The timing of the rotation was just impeccable from G2.
5 grenades, sorry.
As soon as they were down, Banana, they rotated the 4th player back to A. Oh, Malbs beats the grenades. And he's just going to farm 4 of the kills. But yeah, that was great timing from Hunter. He has to push that smoke. When it's the 4 mid setup and your 2 guys are behind the long smoke, if you just don't do anything there, it's almost like you only have 2 players on the side. So great job from him. The grenades don't work out for Team Liquid. Malbs finds 4 kills with the MP9. So even 3-0 up now, this is the sort of a bonus round that we mentioned.
They are going to have a ton of money going forward. It's going to be an interesting struggle. They're sending 4 players towards Banana to kick things off here, boys. They've got something up their sleeve. Malbs managing to get 4 kills in the previous. Can he replicate that sort of performance here? Flashes at the ready. They're going to peel some CTs off, just dropping off some utility here, and it's going to be Ekendar burning to a crisp, down to 70 points of health. But Ultimate, great shot on the AK-47, will find the opener towards Banana. 5-on-4 in favor of Team Liquid.
Nico stays in a forward stance and a very well-placed grenade as well. Whoa, he pushes through! This is outrageous! To charge straight in onto Yakinda. Now Twistzz will at least equalize, pulls Nico out of the round, keeps that man advantage, albeit with ultimate hanging on by a thread. A single bullet will bring down the pole. And a resmoke available for Hunter. Maybe another one lying idle.
And this is where G2 needs to, show some understanding of the macro in this round in a 3v4 situation, right? Look at the economy as well. Stacking a bomb site and hoping they get there is a way for you to win the round, or at least save the guns and you have a full buy into the next. That might be a little bit obvious.
Nice.
So why don't you see them go for that immediately? But with this kill, it's all on Monacy.
Yeah, and he has the potential to win this round still. M4 in hand, a strong position as well. Chomping at the bit to get involved with this one. The first shot, spectacular. The second, even better. There's the hat trick. The flash strikes again. This time with the M4. A massive advantage for Team Liquid. Given up. No response. No real damage inflicted. He just holds a bomb site of no utility and sends him packing.
How was that so comfortable?
It looked too easy, right?
Wow, I mean, he knew where NAF was, right? So holding short, gets the first. Immediate adjustment to the second. And Monacy will leave with the multi-kill.
He gets 3 1v1 fights. Right. That was the problem for Liquid in that round. And a lot of angles you need to worry about, but you wanted for them to be maybe a little bit more grouped up. They were afraid of the stack. That's why Ultimate is not with them. He's putting pressure on the B bomb side, but Monacy just great rifling.
Okay, that doesn't look good when you're like looking at it from Monacy's perspective. Like that felt comfortable the whole time. Yeah. Team Liquid are going to be feeling a little hard done by.
Bear in mind, that was the bonus round, as we talked about. That was 2 MP9s coming into that round. Now they get AK-47s and Monacy AWPs, currently 6-1. And he's ready to duel here. Good damage at the start, but we do lose Mouths early. And we're going to have Monacy drop as well. Jekindar with a double. Twistzz will take down Ultimate as he runs through the flames here. 4 versus 3, another advantage for Liquid. Can they capitalize upon it though? They do have smokes, flashes. They can slow this one right down. Don't have to just go gallivanting in.
Yeah, avoids the nade damage. Yakinda's reposition wise. And actually, seems like their decision on the site is also, it is only Snacks here.
I don't think he'll be getting 3 kills with the M4 in this position, but I'm willing to be proven wrong here. They're going to Molotov him out. He does have a smoke, but doesn't want to deploy it just yet. Great opening shot, but I think that's all he can get done. It's going to be down to Hunter here, looking to deny the plant potentially. I think they'll be considering somewhat of a save of this plant going down. And yeah, Hunter disengages, and it's going to be the first on the board for Team Liquid, with the Tech 9s no less.
And we're talking about the macro in the previous round. Like, you're going in this round, Liquid is either going to go for a half buy, or if they force, it's not going to be great. They have the saved Galil on Ultimate, one saved rifle. So one of the easier things that they can do is just go for a fast banana take with Tech 9s or Mac 10. So the decision for Monacy to go there with the AWP for an early peak and to play in front of it, for me, is a little bit questionable. And I think a safer option is to play anti-rush, where you just throw some HEs over the half wall. If they're going something fast, you do a lot of damage to them. You want to get that information, because in freeze time, the pressure is on Team Liquid with the buy. They have little to work with. And this was just an easy call for them to make, it feels like. And with those 2 early entry kills, they're able to finish the round fairly easily.
Nice work from Jekindar at the top there. Mouth segregated by the flames. Monacy trying to bail him out. Couldn't escape himself. Snacks needed multiple kills here. Good for one. It was a nice shot, but JK has found him. Bear in mind that they did save the AWP and the AK-47. Money was already pretty strong, so they got a nice healthy buy going into round number 6 here. Monacy this time positioned towards middle, ready to pop that smoke up looks things here. But all the action's going down towards Banana. Ultimate taking a lot of damage on route. Jekindar towards the top of car.
A deliberate Mac 10 purchase from Yakinda.
Let's look at the helmet situation. Well, luckily Nico's got one. Yeah, they do have helmets across the board. Jekindar does a lot of damage and sends Nico back towards the A bomb site. Might have to tag someone out here.
Okay, full apps control. And now a nice arch side smoke. Should enable and facilitate Bracket's control. Yakinda then starts to show face at B. They really want to keep the G2 defense guessing. So now, though, it is only Malbs. Ooh, did Yakinda catch a whiff? Did he catch a whiff?
It's just him there alone on the bomb site now. And Nico's been given the AWP. It's a 4-man stack towards A. Good smoke will buy him some time.
Yeah, it buys time for this info push, right? But now G2 has to book it towards the B bomb site and help Malbs before the hit comes in from Liquid.
They're doing it silently. They don't want to give away the sound cues on the speedway. Here comes the exec. They blew up the smoke to clear, and it still results in a one and done from Malbs. Awkward now. Nico and m0NESY spamming smokes, and Nico actually hits one. Blind through the smoke. Nikinda goes down next to m0NESY. Liquid. It was right there for the taking, and now only Ultimate and Twistzz remain. Yet to say Twistzz name too much. A single frag for the Canadian and a 2v4 perhaps to reinvigorate.
They're looking very calm in this retake, though. They're making sure everyone's in position to strike together. Still plenty of time in this bomb. 3 players towards the ruins. As you mentioned, Ultimate, he's got to do most of the heavy lifting here, and it's going to be Twistzz set up. Low HP now for both of them. Ultimate trying to hold on. Good damage inflicted, but it will be G2 posting their 5th round here. Good try from Team Liquid, but the shot through the smoke seemed to decide the outcome of the round there. Nico with a fortunate situation going in his favor.
Yeah, and then after that, a very nice retake from G2, just being calm, not rushing the situation, waiting for Snax to come up B, and then even in the end, Nico with red HP.
That's straight bullshit.
Yep. Reasonable. I like their setup as well, multiple elevations to hold the ruins peak. Like they set themselves up for success, but in a 2v4, and when it's as played by the book like that, G2 pick themselves up a much hard-earned 5th round. For Liquid, yeah, understandable timeout here. This is an opportunity for both coaches, but specifically Mytha wanting 30 seconds on the mic.
We've seen the disgusting things Naf can do with a MAC-10.
Yeah, we have.
Right?
On Inferno, no less.
And I'm hoping he can replicate that because they need a bit of a miracle now. This one is starting to spiral somewhat. The rounds have been competitive. They're getting the bomb planted. They're finding kills. They're keeping them modest on the CT side, but a distinct lack of 1 rounds.
And also the rifling from m0NESY early on. Even that kill on Nikinda in this last round, that was what kept G2 in it. If Nikinda kills him there and, you know, they have control of ruins, Liquid, it's a very much a winnable round for them.
Don't have the m0NESY ore, but he has got an AK-47. Bit of a master with the rifles as well, as we've already seen. Double nade from the CT towards bottom of Banana. m0NESY, as you might expect, very active, using all the tricks to get some information here. There's a sound cue, JKS. It's a little damage, but we'll have to reset his play. Okay, now, time to show us what you got. Oh my goodness. Surprise. They spot each other. Still a 5-on-5 for now. Snax refuses to fall back. He wants to be part of this opening duel.
That's also a lot of resources from Team Liquid, and they're yet to get this mid control.
You're right. They've only got 2 smokes remaining. That's kind of it.
Does look a bit disjointed. Reacted to the util. Hunter still has vision, ready to challenge. Snax as well to take contact, turns the flash. Twistzz actually, unfortunately, eats the team flash. They don't swing. So again, it's just this.
So they have 1 HE left out.
That's every nade. Every single nade thrown towards mid. They've gained nothing.
I don't know how you win this round now. It will take, obviously, some fantastic shots. You've got 30 seconds. No utility apart from HE grenade. Galil's, a MAC-10. Thankfully, you've made the correct choice going towards the A side. Only 2 players here. I say only. It's m0NESY, and what a smoke that is, Yanko.
Not a great one.
We can play around it.
But I think he can play around it.
Yeah, clean headshot. Someone spams back. Can they finish him? JKS brings him down. Snax in the pit. Nikinda goes down. That's a big problem, especially now the MAC-10 gets plucked. And the bomb planted. The 2v2 thanks to Ultimate. Those 2 frags in quick succession has leveled the playing field and the retake on, but it's Nico and Malbs, the stars of the G2 show. 2 of them anyway. Kit is available. Ultimate Graveyard. It's a very potent crossfire. Will be hard to break in. You need presence on short to threaten Ultimate.
Malbs can flash the bomb side before Nico swings. That's an option for them right now, but he's going in dry. Looking for the contact play. A beautiful shot, as you might expect, from one of the world's best, and he gets the double. A good try from Team Liquid, all things considered. No utility, down to a 2-on-2. A very winnable one, but it falls apart with Nico. Stunning work there on the retake.
That was a great retake from G2. Took just enough time to get it done, but I think that smoke was actually bad in the end.
Yeah.
Because you want to either block caps or block shot. You threw it in the middle. You see m0NESY here, he can grab this first kill, but after that he's really in the middle of nowhere, gets traded, so still managing to win a round. Huge for G2, but Liquid back on the buy.
Bizarre round, that one, just to kind of try and, you know, understand the Liquid's thought processes for towards middle. Perhaps just a couple of miscoms and a lot of damage.
Oh my God.
Yakinda and Ultimate pay a heavy price, and it is the ultimate price.
Another nade. It connects and through the wall. Yakinda goes down. m0NESY starting to get into fifth gear very early on in this series. That's a 5-on-3. Desperately flashing through middle. JKS needs to make this one work. Can't find the shot. Naf looking for the double. Connects. And they actually have a winnable scenario once again, but need to get through m0NESY first, and he misses a shot. Excellent work from Twistzz. Another 2-on-2 on the A bomb side now. NiKo and mAlbs to retake once again. Both with AKs in their hand. Kits available. And some good utility as well. Can they pull it off once more?
Looks like he's looking for lost util. Smoke going to be deployed. NiKo's being flanked here. Will he consider it? He doesn't. Naf repositions wonderfully from the apartment. A triple kill. This is all Naf's round. Twistzz there as well. The supporting cast maybe can close out onto mAlbs. He does. Between the two of them, Naf and Twistzz get the job done for Liquid's second, keeping their claws in this T side. They cannot afford to let G2 just steamroll. And is that enough to break the finances?
I think it is. That's such a massive round to win that, like we said, they've all been relatively competitive. They surely haven't been winning a lot of rounds, but they're taking out at least 3 each and every time. It's Naf that cracks open the A side. A lot of distraction towards short. He enters from the balcony, and Twistzz to close things down. Nice little backstab there on NiKo as well. And we are going to see an eco here for G2.
And that was a 5v3 situation, right? Where, again, a little bit of lack of awareness from G2. You know, once you get those 2 kills, you can fall back from the mid setup. You just want to sort of make sure there's no gaps. And even in the 3v2, m0NESY just being a little bit too aggressive on that peak. Much needed round for Liquid from Twistzz and Naf.
Yeah, they're right back in this now. This one's pretty much guaranteed. 6-3 looking good. There could be a fly in the ointment if they did decide to execute in towards B. There is a 4-man stack here. Going through a set-piece utility. Should get a sound cue, though. No players are released here. And that'll probably dissuade them from entering the B bomb site now.
Oh, well, that's awkward. Yeah, Snax was the sole defender of A and gets caught walking through a smoke. Good work. Just spreading out, letting the probe search on B, forcing a reaction, and Snax's reaction resulting in his demise. It will lead to an open A bomb site.
Yeah, although some weird stuff from Liquid early on. You see even that missed smoke for small pit, that other round where they had no utility left in the end to finish the round.
Unfortunate. Not the end of the world. In fact, Naf gets to go farming as well. $600 kill reward. Very nice.
Getting that Max M warmed up, baby. Just m0NESY left. No Kevlar, Julie's in hand. Maybe gets one here, but Naf farms so much money. He's up to $9,000 after that one. As we go 6-3. It was a nice eco, though. Still got plenty of time here. G2 6, Liquid 3, and we've got the AWP being purchased here. It's in the hands of mAlbs right now. You assume he'll throw it over.
Yeah, but now we're working out who's going to have what.
Also, G2 recently, well, relatively recently, changed their positions on the CT side. I mean, it started off with NiKo and Snax on the B bomb side. Now it's NiKo and mAlbs, which is focusing the most of your rifling firepower.
Yeah, probably avoid a B
on that banana, but that's how important it is.
Oh, the noisy M4 spraying down, causing havoc. We'll find Yakinda through the smoke, and you can see a beautiful control. Knew exactly what he was looking for there. Gets 1.5 kills, takes Twistzz down to 46. NiKo just being baited in here. An iconic position for him on top of the sandbags, but Ultimate sneaking through, and we'll be finding at least one.
How has he got that one there? He was on his screen.
Nah, for this Mac 10, man.
It's nice to watch his, like, procedures, how he clears these angles. And mAlbs being set up for another reaggress, picking up the rifles as sound cue, but it bravely retreating and upgrading. 6-3. Liquid already kind of limping in this one with the loss of Yakinda and Ultimate.
They still have 3 smokes, though. See what they can do with them. Ideally, I suppose, smoking towards Arch and Library, trying to focus towards shorts here. Pretty weak smoke. m0NESY unlucky not to get a kill there. And now they're going to commit in towards the A side. Can they get anything going? Nat's going to set up the flashbang from the apartments. It's going to be m0NESY. Couple of targets on his screen, looking for all 3. Not going to happen. JKS with a chance to clutch.
He can really do this. The opportunity to set up. Look at the time he's got as well to work with. Does he opt for apps? Does he opt for something else? Investigate short. mAlbs heading this way. JKS just looks away. And mAlbs nails it. Triple kill from mAlbs. Up to 10 now. The lobotomist is in. And a 7th round for G2.
How sick was that from m0NESY, though? again, like 2 quick kills with the AWP.
Under
just
pressure.
Under pressure in the bomb site, right?
Yeah, it all started off with that huge spray down towards Banana, a boatload of damage delivered. Force them in towards A. Another winnable scenario, even on the back foot there. 2v1 for JKS. Didn't work out for him, but still an opportunity there. A couple more rounds to go, though. 3 would not do. Malbs did damage to all 3 here, but opened up the initial frag. Ultimate responding on Nico, but like we said, Malbs with the backstab decimates JKS, and we do have another buy for Liquid here. AKs across the board.
You noted it as well, Henry. It is ballsy to do that with an A4, right? Spamming, yeah. Like it's like, I'm here. I'm making no secret of where I am with the tracers and everything, but trusting his convictions, and you see a nice opening from Malbs.
I was going to say I like this switcher from G2 to go for the app setup. I think it was a good moment to do it, but they decide against it, fall back after some utility being exchanged.
Okay, this is a bit more speedy here from Liquid. Naf accelerating apps. One hell of a HE onto JKS, and Twistzz up short.
So blind.
In the open as well. Oh, the setup is strong. The setup is very strong. If Hunter needs to find one, at least delivers. And then the multi-kill from Hunter. Ultimate does provide the trade, and Monacy scoped in. It's not going to be easy to get past.
Yeah, it's a brutal crossfire. You've got an SMG up in the apartments watching short. Monacy with the AWP is actually taken down here. Snacks, haven't seen his name too much as of yet. Ultimate hitting some absolute stinkers on for the ace right now as well. Another 2v2 scenario. Malbs rotating in from the arch, and they've got plenty of time just to slow this one right down and allow G2 to second guess themselves.
They're holding for this.
Timing.
Just both looked away. They both looked away. Quick react from Naf. Bomb needs to be retrieved, and Snacks is holding it, but an SMG! Up against the rifle! How has Snacks won that? Massive. Huge. I felt like that was a real portal for Liquid to find themselves their 4th round instead, an 8th for G2.
Yeah, that is rough. It looked like Naf had done enough there. Look, the advantage with the AK-47. You don't expect Snacks to necessarily win against him, especially with the MP9 at that sort of range. But nice movement, ducking and weaving, gets the round done, and that's a massive one to win as well. That could actually allow you to find 9 in the first half. Your opponent's pick on the CT side, as we'll take a tactical timeout. Liquid, they need this last one, Yanko.
Absolutely, and great awareness from Snacks to sort of, I need to, if I'm going to win this round, I'm going to win it right now. Yep. If I let them get away and lose all the info, exactly. You know, it just becomes more difficult. So huge round for him. And yeah, Liquid needs something more so to give them a buffer for the CT side, right? The MR12, man, games turn around real quick. It's about the momentum, and Ultimate first time on the op, I think, in this game.
Listen, 9-3, it's the new 11-4. You got to watch out.
Machine's law.
Deceptive score like Machine's law, indeed.
It's also crazy that Liquid, you know, had that one eco where they bought 5 HEs. Every other round was a buy for them. Sure, not an optimal one, but it was all buys, so...
This is brave from Nico.
Isn't it? Like, not shy at all.
It's asserting dominance on the Banana, refusing to yield, holds on to control, and now he's alone there. They can actually afford to rotate Malbs away. See, it's the last round of this half. You can see they're having to use an SMG on the CT side. A lot of these rounds have been so close. Monacy, AWP towards short, going to be challenged once again. Decides to retreat towards the bomb site. Those 2 smokes mentioned before going down, and Twistzz seems to have an inkling. A player's towards Cubby. Will he be checking it though? Apparently not.
Oh, he nearly
work.
Didn't finish his meal. Still manages to snap into JKS, and Twistzz left hamstrung.
Considering the context of the MP9, 1.5 kills, you'll take it. Should be enough for Hunter to start converting the kills. There it is.
Clean, real clean from Hunter.
No harm, no foul.
Far from it. If anything, now Naf just needs to try and find an equalizer. Instead, he just meets his demise at the hands of Monacy.
Do you still want to keep going here, boys?
You're going to have to. Nico's on his site, ready to just uncrouch and deliver another headshot, a round-ending, half-ending headshot. Ultimate's alive, though, but not for much longer. Nico brings him down. Yakinda, 2 frags in this half, and it might end there. It does at the hands of Nico. 9-3, G2 in the lead, in it to win it on Liquid's pick.
Nice, good job, Ilya.
Thanks.
I expected 2 kills there, bro.
I got my 2.
Yeah, but from car.
What's up, gamers? You are watching ESL Pro League. It's the last of the quarterfinals, and we got the second half of this first map. G2 running away with Liquid's pick, I'm afraid. We go 9-3.5. Quite a flat performance, competitive round, but couldn't get enough of them over the line. Still winnable, though, Janko, with MR12, as you mentioned.
MR12, Henry and G2 on the other side.
Yeah, good point
You
as
can
well.
never
Didn't consider that
underestimate their
aspect.
ability to mess things up, but they're absolutely going to need Yakindar, who only has 2 kills in the first half. They both came from that one round with the Tech 9,
Yeah,
so
true.
he's going to be very important if Liquid is going to make this comeback.
Here we go, then. We've got 1 smoke, 2 flashes, a Molotov available for G2 here. A lot more technical than what we saw from Team Liquid. As Ultimate patrolling middle, looking for that first engagement. Spots a couple of players, doesn't fancy the duel, and will hold off towards short.
The A setup is going to be very fragile. I mean, they're really counting on Ultimate here. JKS alongside with him. Spots a cheeky bit of leg. Malbs forces him off of the angle, takes some space. Smoke expended. Another one about to be deployed by Snacks towards Moto.
Yeah, this is the Apps pop. Rotations coming through. Molotov deployed makes things very uncomfortable, though. JKS will have to wait underneath the balcony. Here we go.
What can he do? JKS being tested, and already the kills come in. It's Nico and Hunter just demand the site for themselves. Ultimate and JKS can't get at anything.
They don't even get a look at Alex. That's ridiculous. Lovely strategy. An old classic, if you will. The smoke towards Arch and Moto. Flash over the top. The Molotov towards the pit as well. Discombobulating the CT defense. They don't get a single kill. Maybe Yekindar can find his third.
You give that a double thumbs up, Janko?
Yeah, I think it shows you the power of utility, Alex, in the best round, especially on the T side.
Jeez.
You know, just covering off some angles and the flash forcing you to turn away. For JKS, for example, right, couldn't really get the fight that he wanted, and then all the kills come at the same time. You guys mentioned that it was only 2 players on the A bomb site, but once that first smoke comes in, 2 more players start rotating in. It was basically 4 players on the A bomb site. Didn't really matter. Okay, that's what's
disgusting.
The smoke shots we've seen in one map alone. It's just like, I don't know, some
they're taking
spiritual being is on their side.
That's the fucking execute, man.
It can be 11 when we do it like this. Put Mitar and give us
Watch, I can't be long. Focus.
Yeah, focus. These rounds can't fall apart, boys. Even against the USPs, anything can and will happen with G2 on the server.
Please focus, guys.
Yeah, we can't afford to lose this. We will lose the whole game if we lose the USPs right now. We won't recover.
Nico's been there before.
Yeah, right. Hunter might catch wind of this, do you think? Does he go? Ooh.
He's going to get a nasty surprise. I don't think he is thinking about this one.
Any sound cues? Just going to pop his head up. And dead. Okay, Galil. It's a nice little treat. Oh, hang on, guys, you're making me know. I don't like the sound of these USB dinks and team dinks, but it's all good. Everything's fine. They will save the Galil, or at least attempt to. It's a pretty good prize for an economical round. Yakindar's going to be happy to take that through.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Why are you doing my guy like that? He has 2 kills, and now he's going to have to play with the Galil in the first gun round.
It's basically an M4, man.
You know, Twistzz, if you're a good captain, you'll tell him, listen, you'll tell him, buy an M4, give me the Galil.
Treat you right.
You want him to at least get some of his confidence back up. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, obviously a very difficult situation for Liquid. They decide to eco so they can have the rifles in the first gun round, but they're not leaving themselves a lot of room for mistakes, right? It's pretty much going to have to be a flawless CT side to even just get it into OT, to be honest.
Damn, yeah, they've got a massive journey ahead of them. And it all starts here in round number 15. They will save that Galil. Yekindar will have to make do, still on that 2 frag total. Nice idea with the mid-push. Hunter didn't consider all those players behind him, but at least gets all the information. And they can confirm the B bomb site is clear.
Is that what you say, Alex, in your games? When that happens, oh, I got you the info, guys.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's an info play. I'm an info player.
Must-win round, though. I think that's fair to say. Need to set the tone of the CT defense. Might not even get to play a proper gun round with your full setup at this rate. Snacks at the top. Half-full smoke has been delivered from the T side. And in he goes. He's taking a lot of space here. It's Yekindar with that aforementioned Galil. Lucky to be alive. Doesn't even take any damage there.
Really nice procedures here and protocols out of G2, just working their way into the site, forcing the util, limited util.
Oh, they fumbled the smoke.
Out of Team Liquid.
It landed on the incendiary, so it's got a massive gap there. That is not ideal.
Oh, neither's that. Losing Nav. They're not in a hurry here, especially now you've just found yourself an early advantage.
You know it's a weak buy regardless. If you just bleed out the remaining smokes there, they're in a lot of trouble. That's the final smoke they had available. It's a 5-on-4 already. They have 2 flashes and an HE. I think they've boosted a player up in spawn, but as we all know, the smokes these days cover that position and it kind of nullifies it.
Yeah, Maggia was the only one I've seen that manages to find multiple kills while smoked off in that boost.
True.
Just by sitting at the tip, clearing the smoke with the SMG. Oh, he dinks him with the MAC-10.
Get out of here.
I mean, that's a perfect way to try and fight for mid-control.
It looks like quite a telegraph fake, though. You're in-game leader of a MAC-10 running a middle by himself. No further action, so they can make an educated guess. This will be a B finish, and flashing through. Twistzz needs to go huge. Gets nothing.
Oh, perfect anti-flash play from Malbs. He was ready, not blind at all. Yakinda does claw one back.
Hello.
There's a 3v3 now, thanks to Ultimate.
This boost is nicely timed.
Not going to have vision immediately. Could spam to clear it. Here's the fade and nails the headshot onto Hunter. Caught transitioning towards the dark. And now it puts it onto these two. Nico and m0NESY, though, known to close out rounds. And as we discussed, this is a must-win for Team Liquid.
Is there a kit available? I don't think there is.
Oh, it gets awkward very quickly, doesn't it? No, it's all onto Nico. The 1v3 taking shape. Fakes out the reload. Yakinda goes down! It's Nico's round. Stolen away. Number disadvantage, it means nothing to Nico, takes every single one. Map point, they have got a boatload. 9 opportunities to take this one in regulation.
All right, Ultima, this is your time to shine.
Has to be.
He's got the AWP. There's 4 MP9s around him going to the next one. But what a beautiful sequence from Nico. Bear in mind, like we said, they had no utility. They can't flush him out. They can't cause damage. And he's going to have to take the heads up. George Yakinda, unfortunately, unable to close things out. A must-win round goes against them. And it's map point on their opponent's pick here. 12-3. Surely they're not giving this one up. m0NESY wants to win right here, right now.
He's crazy.
Yo!
He's crazy. He's a demon. How has he done that? m0NESY charges up mid, says this map is done.
The referee's calling off the fight. They're no longer defending themselves. m0NESY steals the game away. No chance of even fire a bullet with the AWP. He wants the ace. Did he get it? Not quite, but he has won the round and indeed the map.
Oh, wow. Just a reminder of who he is. He's like, in case you guys forgot. In case you guys forgot, m0NESY's in the server, and he makes a statement in that last round of Inferno. Liquid, they are shell-shocked. A 13-3 scoreline, your map pick, the last quarterfinal, and you can barely keep your gloves in front of your face. Mirage has to be a different story.
Guns, the better you do.
That's what they say. And we have got an execution, a light one. We've got one smoke for spawn, I'd imagine. A flash going over and a pounce coming in from the A ramp. It's Nico, who was absolutely dominating in that first map. Can he keep that form up? He seems to be finding an opener, no problem.
Yeah, he nearly found another one as well. Ultima goes down to m0NESY, just Nico, and m0NESY out-aiming Liquid now. Yakinda's had a whole body. Actually, wait, you can deny this. He can deny this. Instead, he goes for the side of the head of Malbs. Maybe he can react for a second around this smoke, gives him some options. They're missing shots, and Yakinda's not. A nice double kill from Yakinda makes it manageable for Twistzz, but no Kevlar on this. Up against Nico and m0NESY, a potent pair.
You're right there.
Yeah, and an unavailable kit as well makes this all the more difficult. Opting for dual Berettas instead. Still has a chance on this first engagement, but yeah, gets away with it. It's well played by Nico. He's playing with his food now.
No kits, no chance for Twistzz. Might be able to farm some cash here at the very least, and he certainly will, but no time to defuse, I'm afraid. Great effort, though, has to be said. He got $900 into the next round, and they are going to force buy. Difficult map to do it on, though. You're relying on Deagles and Scouts rather than MP9s.
They're going to do it, though. You say it's a difficult one, but at the same time, I'm going to see 4 MP9s and a Scout. I just... Surely that's going to come out, and maybe some Deagles in the mix instead of the MP9s, but Team Liquid has been force buying so consistently, and they feel like maybe they just need to get some ball rolling right now.
Here we go, Twistzz.
The groan wasn't about the force buy, the groan was about the famous buy.
A couple of MP9s in the mix, a 5-7 for NAF. We've got the Scouts for Ultima. The only player really finding any form in that first map. He had his moments, but admittedly with the rifle, not the AWP.
You see what they're doing here, though? Just a simple mid-default fake. Send snacks out, get that information. Are they fighting here? Yes or no? And call that timing for the B-pop to come into play here. But it seems like maybe a shift. Hunter walking through that underpass. Snacks top middle as well. They see nobody at middle. They have to find out if there's a stack or not from the side of Team Liquid. If it's a B stack and they go into it without scouting properly, it could be devastating. So they need to develop the round a tiny bit more before they commit.
Oh, there's a tag here for Ultimate available. Hits that, no problem. Not going to get the follow-up, though. Snax on high alert now, tucks himself away. 1 minute remaining here. Very important round. GT want to continue with the momentum. They don't want to let them back in. Ultimate spots a second. And given the call, they could be heading over towards B. Monacy watching the extremities. Molotov towards the van. And Nafly to defend with the 5-7. Great first shot.
Low.
Takes Malbs down to 9 HP. Snax, similar story. Should be fine for Twistzz to get a couple. But Nico, cracking shot in towards that B bomb site. And that could be enough to win the round here.
I really liked how much he got done with the 5-7 there. Just not being able to convert the kill, it's costly. A dink onto Malbs, eventually converted, but maybe Twistzz could have done some more work. Actually, Ultimate does convert his earlier tag onto Snax, and we'll just look to maintain. As far as 4 spies go, the save is probably the best outcome for them now.
Yeah, that's if they keep all 3 players alive at this stage. We have got the hunt initiated by, you guessed it, Hunter.
Yeah.
Mac 10 in towards Connector. Might as well have a little look around, see if he can sniff out his prey. But looks like they'll be saving here, no problem. But still, a dangerous situation going forward. They've saved 2 MP9s in the Ultimate Scout, which did find a couple of tags.
Nice reacts out of Malbs. That's just pure lizard brain reacting, kicking in. As the 5-7 started to unload. Yakinda, he's the only one that might go searching, but not going to go too crazy with it. Needs his Kev, needs the MP9 if they want to have any sort of voice into our 3rd round of play. Second round 4 spy resulting in what should be a bit of a gimme for G2.
You say that, but a couple of scout tags on those MP9s in the correct position could get uncomfortable. Yanko mentioned it a few times. It is G2, known for some blunders, known for some disappointing rounds slipping away. We'll see if it's a clean one, though. Should be. I totally agree with you. And it's going to be Monacy on the Glock. No, he's got an AK. We're all good. As we'll see if there's any further investment at PT50 for NAF. That's about it. A few flashbangs. Presumably going to swing in towards middle.
Twistzz, 2 flashes.
Best.
Flash goes up. And they swing out Con, swing out short. Hunter's received them well, comfortable for the first. Yakinda's a threat. Yakinda's a real threat. Jumps up, takes down Hunter. Malbs accelerates into B. No one home. Spotted and tagged up by the scout. It's awkward now for G2. It's very awkward. An AK's fallen into enemy hands. A Galil on Naf with no Kev. And that scout tag still lingers on Malbs, operating with just 29. They're trying to fight for market. Yakinda's going to have a little glance. Nico playing safe. This is the fight. This is where it's determined. A missed shot. Yakinda's found Nico, though, on the extremity. Now all falls to Monacy. Now it's all falls to this. 1-5 Malbs doesn't have the hell from behind. Twistzz patience prevails. And Henry, you were bang on. Just a scout and a couple of MP9s. They leave with the round.
Great little set piece, though, Josh. Those flashbangs towards middle and the great vaulting work there from Yakinda to get the double kill.
The Quintly, Team Liquid are able to pull off these types of rounds. And really, Ultimate, he didn't get any kills on this round, but he got a scout tag on both the mid players, softened them up. Yakinda able to finish them off with MP9 body shots, and a 3rd scout tag also onto that B site. We saw the last player remaining, hiding at that E box in a 1 versus 3, close in from every angle. And now, G2, they're doing a 4 spy of their own. 2 AKs, a couple of Deegs, and a Mac 10.
Oh, it's not pretty.
It's not at all. And bear in mind, they just want an eco as well. So they've got the AWP, they've recovered AK-47s, 3 of those to kick off what is their first gun round, but anything but for G2. They're going for an A execution here off the bat. As we see just one player towards middle. Malbs takes a lot of damage on Rue. He's going down for sure.
Yeah, clean conversion. JKS just turrets down 2, walking out Ram willy-nilly. Crossfire still established. Palace hell from Sandwich. They have got this locked in.
Snax is getting this middle space for free right now, but he's retreating, retracing back into that underpass right now. Maybe thinking he's heard a rotation, trying to sell something towards B, soften that up, make it accessible for Monacy and Nico at that A site.
What can he really do? He's got a smoke and an HE and a Mac 10. It's going to be a difficult sell, especially in the 5 versus 3. They have recovered the AK-47 in the hands of one of the world's best riflers. It's going to be Nico. They still have 2 smokes to work with here. A minute on the clock as well. Still winnable, but very unlikely with the current outlook.
Waiting to punish, but Team Liquid, there's nothing to punish from these guys. Ultimate's got that line on ramp.
I mean, yeah, reaction speed. quick from Ultimate, not going to be falling foul to the Nico peak. m0NESY does bring him down though, shows us how it's done. The 1v5 commences. I don't think that's something that Twistzz is too interested in. They're happy to fight the off angle from JKS. He stands confidently and delivers the ending frag. 2-2 the scoreline, and G2's Force Spy gets nothing.
And we got a game on our hands.
Yeah, on G2's pick as well. I mean, you heard Hunter, you heard Twistzz. Both of those pre-match interviews, both teams are expecting like an all-out brawl. They're expecting this to be quite a spectacle. And the first map did not live up to the hype. Liquid, as we discussed, a lot of close rounds, but G2 caught the edge on so many of them that it just kind of spiraled out of control. This might be a different story now.
Okay, we've got a full eco here. m0NESY, of course. Julie's on the T side, doing his best Antara's impression.
Tagged m0NESY as well, just a cheeky collat into the legs and then a HE. So yeah, I mean, you had no hope already, but now what little there was has been vacuumed out of the room. Look at them. Shadows of their former selves, swallowing HEs on the ramp. Just a scrap of HP. And so this third round is going to be a nice open and shut case.
This is where Team Liquid need to be able to pick up the next rounds, build on this momentum. They have a full Glock eco they're against right now.
Yeah.
They lose no players. They're going to be in a healthy economy. They win this next round on top of it, they're going to be smooth sailing. This is what they need. They need to have the best half possible to recover from that previous map.
We didn't even see an ultimate AWP really in their first map. They just didn't have the resources, never really got going. A couple of rounds here or there, but it's looking good. I can't see a world where G2 find a frag in this particular situation. Everyone is basically dead. If they can find a kill or even a bomb plant, that would be a victory in its own right. But they're playing it correctly. Might not be the most exciting situation right now, but bleeding out those pieces, the utility, the smokes, the incendiaries, it all costs money.
Perfect hold on the smoke walkout from m0NESY, and JKS gets to pad the stats, couple of ecos.
Keeping his life, 4 HP.
He's alive. 5
Twistzz,
alive.
Peek him, save me. And here it all is. Off the back of that swing round. Round 3. The 2 MP9s and the scout to convert. Yep. This is what it's led to. Can they keep that going? That is the question on this round.
And they will not have the m0NESY AWP going forward. It's a Galil for snacks as well. Well handled. Good discipline from Team Liquid. Didn't give anything away there. Made sure all 5 players survive. And they've got a nice economy building up here. A lot of resources available. And we've got a 5-man A play to kick things off here.
This might be an early timing as well. It's only Yakinder to defend on this site. His closest teammates are in mid-window, far away, and if the smokes come down on the right side of the site, there's no helping him. It's all on Yakinder to save this round.
Oh, they know exactly where he is. They saw the nature trajectory. There's only so many options, but he flies down the ladder, does well to find one. And now Twistzz can activate. Good supportive swing, catches m0NESY. Close to CT, look at Hunter go. He's pushed the smoke, takes down 2.
Huge.
Clears out corner, wins the round. Hunter with some proactive, aggressive T-side play. Straight over on the stairs smoke.
Got a bit messy there, but Hunter thriving, gets himself a couple mouths with the other 2. And Mr. Ultimate, nothing he can do on this retake, just trying to keep them uncomfortable, lock them in if possible, and suggest he could find a couple of picks here, but he just has to hold on to the AWP.
You can see it was no accident, Hunter's nickname. He's been hunting ecos even before he was Hunter. But he is already set up in a little bit of a trap. You can see that they've just spread out. Doesn't look like they're going to push the issue too much further.
They just don't have the money to justify it. You know, if you take the AWP at their hands, sure, it's a great asset to take into your bank account, but you're probably going to lose a couple of players en route.
Yeah.
And there we have it, tying things up. A execution called by Snacks works out perfectly.
A great timing as well, just as the molly expires. Not enough time for Liquid to diagnose what's happening at middle. And before they're able to get back from that middle position, from that window, that A site's cracked open. Yakinder only with 1. The dangers of playing in the site, under that balcony. There's no support, no reinforcements. Okay. Team Liquid.
We're running it back?
Maybe.
No,
Snacks is middle this time. Showing a little bit of resistance.
Let's see what they can do with it. Ultimate prime position. Looks like he's good for a kill here. There it is. Nico dropped. No response. Double kill. Excellent from Ultimate.
Wow. I mean, he's mixing it up, right? We've seen him play from the CT like ticket booth. We've now seen him play from the stairs. And 8 damage on ringing the ears of a G2. But he's keeping it dynamic, keeping it unpredictable. And the fact that he's got the confidence to just stick around for the second as well. You want to try and trade? Try.
And the round's pretty much dead.
A great reaction, response from Team Liquid there. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, you ain't gonna fool me again. We put Ultimate up top stairs. Nice. They smoke out that palace. He takes the line into ramp here, and then he takes Yikinder and Twistzz on the rifles at middle. Hey, we see nothing. Careful on that A side again. They're gonna try the same thing.
Now, do you just save for a minute here? Do you give it a go? You've got no smokes, a couple of flashes, 2 players already wounded as well. They might just be holding on to this one. They're smoked out of the apartments right now. Could just be waiting that one out. Money is so low for them going forward after winning the previous round as well. The reinvestment has cost them dearly. 35 seconds here. Waiting for any sort of CT probe, but they don't have to hunt for any information. They've got such a massive advantage. They'd be risking too much hunting around the map.
Yeah, they've got everything covered. Like, the setup is perfect from Team Liquid.
If they were just saving it.
Yeah.
We're already 7 rounds into the game. We've seen the pistol, the force buys, the ecos into a fast A play. We haven't seen a round get developed really. We haven't seen a default coming in from the side of G2. We haven't seen a round really get played out at this point in time. Sure, the rounds have gone the distance in terms of time being drained from the clock, but that's about it. 5 Glocks sitting around waiting for the nades to just get blown away, but no real development, no space taken. We're already on round 8, and that's when the timeout is going to come into play here. Talk about what's going on, what do we need to do, what haven't we shown yet?
Just standing on the top of the stairs and delivering too onto Nico and Malbs as well. Like the entire spear just gets snapped.
Oh yeah.
Or at least the spearhead gets snapped off of the spear. So it is time for Taz to get on the mic. He's seeing that this Mirage isn't going exactly the same way as Inferno. In fact, Team Liquid have already managed to find more rounds on their opponent's map pick than on theirs.
And in the first half as well. So yeah, tactical timeout, still lacking resources. We're yet to see Modesty AWP. It's so much back and forth here. Some complicated rounds, a lot of set pieces, and we'll see if they're going to run the default here. It'd make a lot of sense just to kind of change up the pace, feel out the map, and see what they're up against.
I don't know. If I was Snacks, I'd be saying Nico. No worries, mate. You take the AK. I'll have the Galil. I don't mind, man. Like,
yeah, come on now.
They won't expect it again.
Surely.
Actually running it again, I don't love it.
If he does the same thing, he might just get the same thing, the same result. Hang on, let's see if they've learned their lesson.
Smoke Palace.
And then hold.
They're going to do it again.
Flash for him, though. Flash is good, surely. And flash! Nico!
Guys.
Down and out. He goes for another second pot shot. Not going to find it. Maybe some chances. He's doing it. He's doing them dirty. Ultimate 2 kills again upon G2. Just trying to smash their faces into the A site.
Okay, the round's back on.
Yep, JKS is going to feel like he's been robbed there. Pulled the trigger first. Hunter just finds the headshot. Brought low by JKS. Now Hunter might even have another headshot in him. Despite the 8 HP, I spoke too soon. Naf straight through the box. Bomb down, 2 on 3. Here we go. Maybe Snacks can justify that AK after all. Oh, yet to frag and thrust into a 1v3. He's dead. He is a dead man. There's no way you can do this. He's going to be hard cleared and goes down cleanly. Credit where it's due. Ultimate is just making G2's calling look foolish.
Decades of experience. Mercedes valued player. Getting on the microphone. Guys, just do it again. Take Snacks with you this time. You guys got this. They won't expect it again.
It's the exact same approach as well. Swinging before the flash into the same position against the same weapon and the exact same result. Ultimate gets 2 kills upon entry. They did well. They fought back into it. It was winnable for a second there. But yeah, not loving these calls. They are running out of space and time now. It's another partial investment for G2. We go 5-3. Team Liquid have arrived in the series.
Try mid, he says.
Oh, God. Ultimate's just everywhere. We know he's a player that calls his own positions. He doesn't get told where to go. He dictates it.
Okay, well now they know they've noted the AWP. Surely that's a huge nugget of information for these Tech9s to try and make an educated decision, and that's a big start. Monacy dispatches of Yikinder.
Boost.
Yeah, but Monacy conflicted this. Naf's going to be inaccurate and spots him, favors Naf. Nice finds, clears out mid, and Twistzz in unison with that, clears out Hunter. Despite the Monacy pick, it does look like it's falling nicely into place for a 6th here for Team Liquid. Yet to frag Mr. Snacks.
The wheels really have fallen off since that 3rd round, haven't they? They need another timeout, I would say. Can we get a Monacy AWP yet? We actually can. Okay, he's finally got the resources to go to, and he needs to, because he is having way too much fun out there.
Gun round and play for G2. Still, just 3 A-pops basically in a row. Let's see a round developed at mid. Let's see Monazy getting a chance to shoot his gun, the gun that has made him one of the best players in the world. Let's see something where G2 develops a part of the map that's not that A site.
Oh, and Twistzz again with an opener. He's found snags. Over the mid smoke. Monacy, though, does deliver in an AWP head-to-head. Ultima goes down. Tries that van angle and meets the AWP.
If you find the AWP that early as well, you can almost guarantee the bomb side should be open. You're playing it like a Taro, the AWP on that side. See Monacy trying to find some space here. Thinks better of it. The bomb's not with him.
Ooh, he slipped the gap, though, Josh. We were talking about this, having a player on your T side already out, investigating jungle.
Spotted him.
Gun barrel.
Gap. Nails it.
Nice
Takes down Naf. What a react. Nico's done so much.
That's a B player. That's what they're thinking. What's going on here? JKS has to be around here somewhere. Is he pushed ramp? Is he spawned? Where is he?
Twistzz is going to get Nico momentarily. He's going to check that vent any seconds here. There we go.
Flank down. Still
no answers on JKS.
They have no idea where he is. There's so many areas to clear, and they have one smoke. They have to perfectly use this. Malbs finds Twistzz, though. They're going to smoke off where? Spawn, ramp, which?
They're going to go B.
They could.
They're flashing for him. JKS will still have vision and has a chance to try and disrupt with the wallbang. Goes for it, commits to it, nails it, takes down Malbs through the box. JKS's patience, it does seem to be paying dividends. 25, and they relocate for the second attempt. Covered by Monacy. The 2v2 into the post plant. Yakinda makes his presence known with the nade trajectory. Same can be said for JKS. The incendiary limits his options. And Monacy peeks into Yakinda. Nails the headshot on the AWPer. Hunter, can he come up clutch? Trying to isolate these individual duels. JKS walks in. Yakinda holds. Limiting its options. Nice. JKS. He nails it there. That's an A anchor passing a very crucial test. 7-3.
Oh, this can't catch a break out there. It was looking so promising for a second. Nico gets a key frag towards the balcony, but Twistzz, such a nuisance, takes him down. And JKS, with the wallbang denial of the plant, buys him an extra 10 seconds to get those rotations over. And stifling Hunter, he was in a terrible position towards Tetris and no utility. It's going to be a pre-fire, and it's a very clean shot from JKS to close things out. Great work. What a retake that is.
That round was all JKS, the patience to sit there hidden, let all the T's get into the site. There's so many positions they have to cover. Spawn, jungle, ramp, palace, so many positions to clear. They use the smoke top connector to ensure that they can plant 4 middle. But that spam coming in, plays his life, lives long enough for Yakinda to get in. It's just so well played that he's able to live that long and get the kills on top of it.
I'm surprised he didn't go in towards B after taking down Ultimate as well. Like, Monacy wins that key duel. Like we said, it's the AWPer being removed. You'd think that's the cue to get in there. But they kind of second-guess themselves, reset the round. Nico found a gap, sure, but it felt like JKS has completely outplayed them there.
If instantly Monazy either posted up and went for that pick on Naf, down cat by the brick, or posted up on that market window, as soon as that smoke cat lands, his teammates go out, there's a reaction. But I don't think they were grouped for it. They weren't ready.
All right then, Ultimate certainly ready, boys. Leaps out the window. AWP this time, poised towards middle. They are going to flash him off. He's got his work cut out for him. He can just tuck away. Spots one towards the underpass, and that's a great shot. Malb stepping up here. First advantage they've had in some time. A key player removed. Ultima with 9 kills. Silenced early. And a difficult round here, Josh. They've got no smokes, or 1 left.
But Yakinda has upper B, all of it under his control. He knows G2 is either all out mid or they're trying to A-split. So just defend that, lock it down. An instant reaction from Liquid as well. Getting into that ramp, denying more space, and it's going to be such a hard crossfire to break through.
Okay. Mid control still theirs, but not taking much of the map. They're going to go 1 player in towards window.
If they go back to upper B, G2 might have the perfect call for this. Twistzz all the way through T-spawn right now, closing the gap on the map. Nico,
checking.
Nico.
Oh, Twistzz gets handed his headshot, and it's just the one from Yakinda goes searching. Understandably, with the death of Twistzz, had to do something, but shaping up nicely for G2. Naf, the only one that's even close to this one. He has got a smoke to play around. He hasn't thrown it out, and instead just going to get sidelined. Not ready.
No, not like that. No.
Oh, that's a bit of a mess. It's not going to be a problem. They've cut noise.
Easiest frag available.
It's not going to be a problem. It's okay.
Is JKS going to move and catch this rotate up cat from Nico?
He hasn't. He has slipped the net. JKS still concerned about the A site, the cut of the noise. It's going to be fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, Snacks, that doesn't feel good. You're going to feel sick down to your stomach.
Maybe, actually. It's kind of like Inferno. You know how he just showed up in mid with a Mag 10?
Yeah.
They kill him and immediately go, well...
You think that you're 0 and 8.
Oh, yeah,
by the way, a free kill here.
Oh, he's not looking.
I've
Great,
got this.
great.
Not looking at me. I can take my time, line it all up, crouch if anything. And he misses 20 bullets in the back.
Oh, it's not fun. We've all been there.
We've all been.
We've all been there, but Snacks is having it in a quarterfinal.
Wait, there's 1 round left in the half, and they have 9K average.
They should be going for it, you're right. But I think they've realized that a little bit too late.
How is this not like an instant call from someone that's been dead for 40 seconds, though? This isn't acceptable. You have enough money to buy twice. You could buy yourselves an op each and a rotate M4, basically.
And you killed even 2 players and lost the round. Someone's entering with Galil going into the next one there. So it'd still be worth it in that sense.
Such an undersight right there. That is a team-wide effort. They've all failed to recognize what's happening.
Yeah, and here's the final round coming up next. They've gone for the double orb setup. So Ultimate and Naf will have the turrets here. Once we've had 1 Monacy orb and 1 kill with it. It's been a rough half for G2.
And a rotate M4 and spawn as well. And they still have
much cash.
Like
$7 grand.
And JKS could drop 2 more rifles.
Yeah, all right. He's made a good point there. No one's denying that.
Ultimate's ready.
Oh,
3 rounds in a row.
Head-to-head, Mouse just handing out headshots.
Come on, Snacks, it's got a kill for you.
Bullet to the brain, the lobotomist is in, and a 5th round is 2 for G2. 2 to find. It is going to be a nice one back from JKS. If he taps another, it could get awkward, and he can't quite deliver. Nico commits to the spray.
Give it to Snacks, come on.
Brings down the Aussie, and let's see, can Snacks have a fragless half? Or will he be able to find the final opportunity? This is his last chance to get himself a kill going into the second half.
Here it comes. Here it
come
comes.
on. Oh, stolen by Monacy. A 7-5 half. A recovery of sorts, though, for G2. 2 on the tail end of that half, keeping their head above water. But it's Team Liquid that we're watching out for. Is the third map necessary? We're about to find out together. This is the final quarterfinal. Na'Vi need an opponent in the semi-finals tomorrow. Will it be Liquid? Will it be G2? A frustrating half from G2, running headlong into Ultimate at times. Snacks, frustrations likely also with the absence of a single frag in that first half. As you can see, he's just laughing it off.
He's still laughing.
He's a map up right now. He 13-3'd them.
Let's be honest, the wheels did fall off from round 3. Ever since they lost to that Scout and MP9s, they couldn't get back into the game.
2 nades on the T side. No kits for the CTs right now. A nade and an incendiary grenade. If Team Liquid's able to get into the site for free, get that plant and play the time, they could build this lead.
All right, well, they've got to get past Malbs, and they're not pushing before the smoke blooms. Waiting it out.
And HE
Full
on Hunter,
now.
he could break the smoke. He's on short. He's close enough to do it, but I think they want to save it in Nuke's position.
Oh, yeah, you see they actually faked it in consideration of exactly that play. Now they're covering spam, connects, and the bomb goes down.
And there's even a molly on Yakinda right now. If there's no smoke on the CT side, no smoke, no kit. If they molly the bomb,
you're right. That's like that's the win condition. As long as Yakinda can throw that molly and the bomb ticks away, Naf's going around the world. Cheeky move to be making. Keep your eyes on that dot in the top left. He's making good headway as they charge out CTs. Timing's good, but spotted out by Nico. Long-range Glock against the USP. That molly from Yakinda may come into play. He needs to throw it. They tickle on the bomb. Covered nicely. JKS, a massacre from JKS. Does his JK best with the Glock 18. 4 kills out of the Palace position.
Super clean with it. That is spectacular from JKS. What a pistol round it was. An open A bomb site. CTs didn't even get a look in here. Who is that? Who's that little guy?
Yeah, that's cool.
Little friend.
Celebrating a Glock tour moment.
It certainly was. And that's going to be the pistol round in favor of Team Liquid. We've got a full eco now. G2 hasn't been their best showing on Mirage so far. And that pistol is going to set the tone for the second half now. They've got nothing to work with here in round number 2. Just USPs across the board. No nades, no flashes, literally nothing. Just a question as to how clean the round will be from Team Liquid here. A swing for that smoke could yield something here. But it's going to be Ultimate striking first. He'll find Nico. Honestly, with the knife out.
It's an ambitious strategy, and it's not going to pay off. Catches him on the reload, Malbs. That's nice.
Where's Snacks? There's he out. Towards the window. Oh, Yakinda is just waiting. Just got that P250. Round is over, of course, but can they find another kill?
It's nice to see them recycling as well. Yakinda not buying and investing so that he can make sure that Ultimate's Mac 10 isn't wasted. So long as Yakinda doesn't go down with it, he's fine. So this Team Liquid start is certainly the, if we're making a checklist of requirements to see a third, it would be not fumbling against the USPs. It would have been getting the bomb plant and getting the round in the pistol on this T-side start. And so everything so far going to plan.
Oh, yes, very much so. Bouncing back from a very weak Inferno, and Snacks will be taken down eventually. It's going to be Twistzz, the most efficient way of closing things out with that Mac 10, farming that money, baby. And it's the first gun round here. Once again, won't have the Monacy Orb. He could afford it. I suppose he's got literally the exact amount of money. $47.50 to purchase it. Might be worth it at this point. He knows he has to carry. He needs to step up. And there it is. The Orb does come through.
Glass Cannon's going to limit some of his aggressive options, right, Josh? Yep. I assume there's going to be nades that he has to consider.
Absolutely, yeah. It's going to limit what he can do, and I'm just looking at Snacks' ADR approaching the age of Monazy.
Okay.
Speaking of the op, he's just posted up on that CT spawn.
Now these
line
sort of
to the
calls,
A site.
these executions out of spawn when you know the economy's low and they're lacking resources do make a lot of sense. We'll see where they can convert this one. Snacks is the one to deal with it as well, and he's getting a lot of attention with the utility opening kill. No helmet for Hunter. Snacks gets his first kill of the game. There we go. Crowd loves it.
Crowd goes wild.
Nothing to celebrate, I'm afraid. There's the save.
Maybe. I don't know if they're going to be able to save here. Nico's. Ooh, he's going to walk right underneath the crosshairs of Yakinda. A bit of a jump scare as he pops up and finds himself an important kill. It will surely allow them both to save their rifles. Malbs and Nico heading top mid. m0NESY, let's not forget Glass Cannon. These are some serious investments they cannot afford to lose.
Absolutely true.
Going for the contain. Maybe if Team Liquid decide to go for the hunt or try to save in a certain location, they can get taken out. But G2, I think, probably want to just hold on to these weapons and not take any unnecessary engagements.
And you can see why I said that B execution makes so much sense. You've got MAC-10s who can leap forward and have that run and gun
Yeah.
potential as they enter, and it just works perfectly. Players without helmets get completely destroyed. Hunter can do nothing. Snax is getting his first kill of the game. That was somewhat of a celebration, I suppose, but they do save the AWP. We better get Kevlar now as well, and a couple of rifles to go with it.
And you said it as well, Josh, like we saw it from that POV.
Oh, why are you doing him like that?
Like the flash, it was all about that flashbang, making it so much easier to jump out with that MAC-10.
Oh,
that first flash was really good, got them the opening. I like the spacing from Team Liquid as well. They had that MAC-10 lead the pace, and it just allowed him to go out, scout out what the situation is, see if they can get those trades clean, and they did.
I think they just run it again. It worked so well before.
Hey, this is what G2 did against Team Liquid. But do they have their own ultimate to sit on the top of the stairs, so to speak?
All right, towards middle we go. So they're throwing the same utility, but actually making their way towards middle. Nico spots it early, though. Drops a defensive smoke towards the connector. They'll offer up on a return. And it's going to be m0NESY towards shore.
JKS.
Get a boost.
Ooh, this is an interesting approach.
He's waiting out the smoke. The smoke just went in at ramp. He took that fight.
Ooh, a chance. Slips by the wayside. m0NESY's on high alert. Now, if you dare get on that bench, you're a dead man.
Look at how JKS is moving. He just showed himself ramp. He went for that fight against Malbs. Did a little bit of chip damage. Instantly, he's rotating though.
Snax.
They're going to B. They're grouping right now. It's only Hunter here.
Oh.
m0NESY, he's close by.
Oh, Messi controls the spray. Naf converts. With 2 casualties for G2. Their hopes of converting this one really now just hinging on their heroes.
This could work out,
Malbs
though.
has found one.
He's going to push them in toward the B bomb site where m0NESY, is waiting, but they're actually reading it very well. Going in towards T-spawn, 35 seconds remaining.
Wait,
Twistzz going to fake in towards B.
this might be a misplay from Team Liquid if Twistzz goes too early here. If he goes down without a kill.
Hunter's angle is crazy. So crazy.
Goes down
He's
without a
not
kill.
ready for that. And now. Oh, Malbs!
Needed that.
Goes down to Naf. 2 high-impact frags from Nafly. Bomb can go down. m0NESY and Hunter have a decision to make.
I don't think you can really go for it. You're so far removed.
No kit.
You don't have a kit. You don't have a smoke. You've got no incendiary to flush anyone out. And you need this AWP going forward. m0NESY yet to get a kill with it. He's had 1 AWP frag in total on Mirage so far. That was a pick on ultimate towards the B bomb site in the first half. And yeah, they're just going to have to disengage. Very disappointing finish there once again.
It's up to 11 for Team Liquid.
What was this push about, though? You're just like, there's nothing behind it. There's this one guy pushing with MP9, not really
They saw
swinging
that
the angle.
there were a lot of players from the T side out middle, right?
Yeah.
2 up underpass, maybe a 3rd top mid. They saw JKS at A ramp as well. That's at least 4 people spotted. Okay, there's a lot of pressure on you guys. Malbs, you're alone on A site. You're taking this one-on-one. There could be a guy Palace. We have no idea. That could be coming up con. I'm going to alleviate some of that pressure. I'm going to push upper B. I'm going to take the space and allow more people to focus their attention towards mid and A and help you out. And in that process, he goes down to Twistzz, holding there on that shelf. Alex, you were talking about that jump spot. You know, sit on that shelf, listen for the jump spot, know when they're going to be jump spotting, when they rotate away and everything like that, and gets punished hard.
And you were also talking about it just yesterday, Steel, about how teams can sometimes, or players can fall into the trap of playing too scared, not pushing for info, not doing that. But, you know, I don't think Snax lacks the confidence to search for them. It's a question of converting them. So, yeah, no lack of confidence in that department, but it did result in a comfortable opening for Twistzz. I mean, nothing feels better on the T side where someone just walks into your crosshair on the spread out on the default. You don't have to do anything. You didn't have to lift a finger. The frag came to you. And 11-5 scoreline. Just when you thought Inferno signified a G2 stomping, Liquid might be handing them a taste of their own medicine.
Oh, yeah. And boy, is it ever bitter. G2 looking very flat, but they do save the AWP. m0NESY, he needs to start carrying this team. He needs to find some high impact here, if possible, searching the map, hunting for anything he can.
2 smokes left in spawn from Liquid, so this might be set PC. Looks like it might be a kind of double pump. So initial util implies early and fast B. The incendiary delays the flash pressure. See, it's pulled Hunter a little closer to the B bomb site, but they're bolstering the numbers on A as well. Scoops up one, throws out a no. This is a real complex strategy. My God. Okay, so initial B util. Now in unison, Twistzz and Ultimate will be throwing out a second wave of 2 smokes, and he's got another.
So he smokes window and looks to be connector as well.
They've got full mid info.
It's like a complete Gish Gallop. Noise B, the noise mid, the noise B again. It's all a ruse though.
Where are they going? G2 says. Yukinda walks out and catches m0NESY in transition. It was all to find that pickoff, but it means nothing if Malbs gets them both. Denied by JKS. Again, G2 on the back foot.
They're just scrambling. You can see they've got no information. The comms are all just a mess at this stage. m0NESY core rotating. He has no impact of the AWP, and Twistzz seems to be ready for Nico's rotation here. Oh. Beautiful shot. Round done. Unless something unbelievable is delivered by Hunter.
It's held. Not nailed, but converted. Twistzz and JKS bring him down. Oh boy. Twistzz is having a game, boys. I mean, there is something about, you know, an IGL when he's feeling himself.
There we go. Crowd lover. That's where we're at in the game right now.
Oh.
Doubles his frag total of that exchange.
Dude, I mean, Josh, it's real, right? When IGL's having a strong individual game, it links to the calls as well. When you feel so like tapped in, zoned in, you feel like you know exactly what they're doing and their reactions will be.
100%. When you're dialed into the game, when you're free-flowing as a player and you have the reads, because like usually there's a correlation that you have the reads as an individual. That means that you're able to just have that go for your entire team as well.
Just to compare the in-game leaders on the other side, Twistzz is 21-7.
Yeah.
Just to point that out.
Oh.
And calling an absolute banger of a game here on Mirage.
Yeah, this T side has looked indomitable, like untouchable. G2 have not had a voice in this half. We had a 7-5 half, folks. We really have speedrun this.
You do have to give him credit, though. He's sitting at 1. He was sitting at 1-13 and attempting a 1 versus 4.
Yeah.
You know, a weapon he could have dropped to one of his teammates this round. Malbs sitting on an MP9, for example.
Why is this happening?
And then Snacks with an M4, Malbs with an MP9.
That's crazy. Just to the context of this game, you're not performing, give it to your star players.
But it also, like, the Malbs is usually going to be alone on that A site, whereas like an MP9 close under the windows at B by the van in the middle of the site, boosted anywhere. Like, there's a million spots you could play. It's a close quarter site.
Oh, this is really geeky. Does JKS catch him? Yo! Yo!
So brutal.
They had a whole play where he peeks in front of the incendiary, and it means nothing thanks to JKS's patience in the Yang. He just tucks in, catches him in the move.
The new pickups from each side. JKS against his former teammates as well.
It's on the screen. And converts it. Well, that should be GG. What an underwhelming finish here for G2. They were 3-1 up. As soon as they lost to those MP9s, it all started collapsing. m0NESY will give it a go. 1.5 kills here, but it feels like a done deal. 13-5. What a response from Team Liquid. Nuke is locked in. Hunter, the last player remaining, and there is nothing that he can do. He couldn't be further away if he tried. Damn, that is weak from G2 here. It's just this collapsed.
Yeah,
nothing.
Contrasting this with map 1, it feels like 2 different teams, and you could say the same for Liquid as well. I mean, it's Bizarro world where both teams dominate the opposition on their opponent's map pick. It's opposite day, I suppose. Team Liquid's Mirage looks fierce, and we're not going to see much out of Hunter. They lock it in. We are going the distance. Nuke required to separate these two. The G2 Samurai and the Liquid Horse will clash on the 3rd. Stay tuned. CT side.
Yes, I think also you can see why the veto was so problematic to break down. Also for these teams, the 2 clear picks they would have liked ended up being the 2 first bans, right? Anubis and Ancient, and the teams exchanging their map picks, right? We end up on Nuke. So we'll see Liquid starting on the T side.
Where did all of these nades come from?
They learned from Inferno, Alex.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, so no one's got Kevlar. Okay, Ultimate does.
Yeki and Naf and Twistzz all going Kevlarless. Okay, this is technical. So flashing top, but the bomb's on T roof. Is this a fake? Oh, it's not gone well. It's not gone well. Nico and m0NESY.
They're back, baby.
Yeah. Team team talk outside. Do you remember who you are? Shoot him in the head, and they do. That's a very quick pistol. Team Liquid, there was such a grandiose plan, and it just like, but we shot you in the head.
There was a team flash, I think, because the players running outdoor were blind.
Yeah.
I don't think the CTs, I don't see in which universe they could have been the ones throwing the flash. Actually, Hunter had one. Maybe it was, oh, it was a flash from... Oh, no, it wasn't. He used it earlier. No, he used it at the first wave of the execute.
Yeah.
So then that was the Liquid's flash, and Flash players coming outdoor, Nico finding 2 kills, so
they
not a great start.
One of the flattest GT performances I've seen on Mirage. That was... It was so difficult to watch at times. I just kept running into the ultimate orb. m0NESY had the orb once, I think, and he got a single kill over the entirety of the map.
I think it's, you know, getting caught up a little bit too much in trying to make a read or maybe something you saw while you were preparing for the game. Just looking at the composition of the team, you would like those players to get some space to work the map, right? Try to find some entries. You got guys like Nico, Malbs on the rifles, obviously m0NESY in contention for the best player in the world, probably the best opera in the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll see if they learn their lesson as we go to Nuke.
Great start. Against the Glocks here. Should be no problem, especially for m0NESY. Let's get him in his zone. There's a crater for Yekindai. Don't see many of those. You hate to see it for him. Julies are out. And m0NESY at range. God damn.
So they do work at range.
Apparently.
Just got to find the rhythm.
We've got a full house here tonight. So, first investment here, but it looks to be one of those kind of Furia purchases going into the next round here, boys. So, not going to be buying up fully. They're going for like Tech 9s, Mac 10s here, and you would assume somewhat of a set piece, maybe the smokes towards outside or towards ramp. Those are your most likely outcomes here.
Nice. Nice. Yum, 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 yum. Enjoy it.
Oh,
it's fine. It's under control.
Could have got a bit awkward. Still can.
What the hell? It's a double agent here.
He's behind you.
He just joined the squad. He joined the team. Oh, Taz is loving it.
Bit of crowd work from the man behind G2.
Yeah, let's go indeed. That's the start they needed, 3-0. Looks a little bit messy with the jumping kill to kick things off. Completely blind as well, but Hunter, yeah, bro thinks he's on the team, but gets a couple in the back, secures the round, and we've got an ultimate AWP. He was an absolute menace for G2 on Mirage. Oh, nice front boost.
Oh, he had an opportunity to smoke, guys, as they jiggle out. Malbs does go down in the opening exchange. What are you doing? Hunter just accelerates into the lobby. Snax is behind him. Giakinda treatment. Massive multi-kill on the lobby defense. m0NESY up against it, but he's looking sharp. He's looking dialed in. Naf delivers the final blow. Liquid are on the board. I don't know what they did or what they said, but G2 are putting the pedal to the metal in this CT side.
I've never seen anything like this. Players just rushing in willy-nilly towards lobby. Doesn't work out that round, and I feel like Snax probably should have traded this kill that came through. Yekindar dominates the lobby.
Oh,
now,
man.
On towards the roof. Some lovely shots. We've gone full deathmatch mode here, Yanko.
Yes, indeed. I mean, they did the same thing in the previous round, but then they were expecting a full buy. They saw it was a half buy, so maybe they just said, let's repeat the call in the gun round too. Didn't work out. A little bit more of a normal pace this time around.
Let's hope so. m0NESY on the AWP couldn't really get going on Mirage. A single orb kill for him. Very rare to say that line when he's on the server. Malbs. He's been super aggressive towards Ram, but he has got the backup of the AWP behind him. Looks like that first kill's coming in, no problem. Malbs might consider a little flank here with that opening kill, but it's a 5-on-4. JKS working towards the huts and push back.
Yeah, but look, again,
there it is.
Stubborn on lobby. Hunter's coming in with Malbs. They're going for a full lobby clear. So they got Trophy. Thinking twice about pushing the issue.
They lack yard information. You can see Nico is the player in secret. He's usually the outside player, so they, even despite the man advantage, feel still the pressure to go for more.
Yeah, Twistzz and Nico in a bit of a standoff here. m0NESY trying to spot out on the cross. Ultimate has his orb, so might peek into him. Well, there's an orb head to head.
That's crazy.
He's locked in 10-2. Ultimate 0-4. How has he got 10 kills? We're on our 5th round of play. It's a crazy average.
Mirage seemed to be the wake-up call they needed. 5 on 3 for now. Twistzz and JKS yet to frag. Naf has looked hot.
Oh, that's a nice catch.
And it will be Hunter to keep the man advantage here, but still a dangerous situation.
Yeah, Snax does go down. It's up to JKS to string together the multi-kill, and it will allow a plant. Can he cover him? Mabs is going to run him down. Spams the smoke. He's safe from it. Jump gives him info. No bullets into Nico. A 1 versus 1. Isolates the first duel, takes down JKS, and around the smoke, Nico finds him. Twistzz could not handle that one. They nearly turned it on its head, and Yanko's losing his mind.
No round is safe, guys.
Oh my
You learned
God.
that real quick. 5v3 still gets dicey. That was winnable in the end.
That's crazy.
Look how fast this is. Like, he just see a double scope.
Yeah, dude. You're dead on. Nico tested at the end there. Should have been a comfortable round. Anything but, unfortunately. But they do get the 4-1 scoreline. Bomb planted, and our first tactical timeout by the sounds of things here. There's money to buy for Team Liquid by virtue of the plan and the kills found. And we're going to see AKs across the board. Ultimate cannot afford the AWP.
And Nico managed to get m0NESY's op as well,
Okay, nice.
but the rest of the players don't have a lot of money, so they're going to have to make some concessions in this round in terms of the buy. I think the one thing G2 cannot do is, if they lose Yard, they cannot push lobby again. I think, you know,
I feel like they're going to, though, Yank.
but Liquid's call surely has to be now to make sure G2 isn't playing aggressive Yard, go towards secret, and then just wait in lobby for the reaction, because you can only do it so many times. They need something different, whether it's maybe sending m0NESY down secret,
Oh, this is the
having
spawn smoke.
team play.
Yeah, cool way to throw out the quickest squeaky door smoke from JKS, using his spawn to throw that one out. You can see it lands obscuring the vent drop. And he's going to try and test his luck through it. Yeah, m0NESY's laughing at him. What are you doing? He gets another consecutive AWP shots. m0NESY is on another level right now.
That's so sick. No one even expects him to find those couple of kills. Through main, he gets them, and now up to 12. We're going to see a third available to him as well. That's Yekindar. Doesn't spot the pixel of his head. A nice little flick, but doesn't quite connect. 5 on 3. They're round to lose again. Don't need to overstep the mark here. Reset the round. Jobs are good, and they've got Snacks down towards lower, patrolling towards secret.
I don't know. Yanko told me no round is safe.
It's honestly a fair statement at this stage after what we saw in Mirage, but let's see.
The Kinder pressure, loudly stampeding around Yard, makes his presence known. It will bring m0NESY back, gets info credit. Oh, and he's so switched on, holding for it. Down goes Nico, though. Does he go for the wallbang? Doesn't. Yet. Yakinda waits it out, letting m0NESY search for him. 40 seconds in a man advantage for G2. Losing Nico is one thing, but losing Snacks will be the equalizing frag that they so desperately seek. 30 seconds, that smoke will start to fade.
Come on, Snacks. Let's see up.
Oh dear. Oh dearie me. 3 on 3 now, and the flashbang right on his face. That will give them the impact. They don't hear it. Hunter, no, they don't know. They don't know. A clean opportunity for Hunter as he moves down 3. Clean as you like. 9 kills for Hunter.
Okay, Twistzz turning into the showman out there. It looked a little bit scary for a second. Like we said, they're round to lose, but Hunter holds his nerve, waits for the perfect opportunity to strike. This was m0NESY opening things up. How did he get that second kill?
Oh, he had one tracer, one shot.
I think he saw him on the jiggle as well before that smoke popped, potentially, but yeah.
That's one of the things m0NESY does so well as well, is his movement around his shots is to get that extra info safely.
Yeah, that's
just
true.
a nightmare to deal with.
So efficient.
Yeah. Like, just completely ironed out all the kinks. And that's naughty as well from Mabs. They're going to have to push on that, trying to find the trade. He's got 4 bullets. He's going to have to reload, but okay, never mind. m0NESY arrives perfectly, and it's just going to be Ultimate and Twistzz. They are running out of options. How do you deal with m0NESY in this form? 14 and 3. He's everywhere, all over the map.
He pissed him off just enough on Mirage. He only got a single AWP kill there, and now look at the ramifications. 14 and 3 in round number 7. Dominating the battlefield single-handedly. And it's a 5-on-1. Twistzz, what are you going to do here?
I mean, he's just feeling helpless. He has to make a sound cue to even make progress, and he's not even allowed to break the glass. It's Malbs that pulls the trigger first. Well, 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 a 6-1 run. G2, by selecting the CT start, have run with that.
Yeah, I think obviously timeout needed here for Team Liquid, and probably the answer is just slow it down, right? Like, just relax a little bit. Even in the round where m0NESY gets 2 entries, I can't say that I mind those opening moves. Players won't like doing them. You know, maybe you were missing a flash, or maybe some flash missed for that play to really develop. But where G2 struggles the most on their CT side is when they lose the yard control, right? Because their rotations are not as great. Sometimes it's predictable. It's as simple as just pushing lobby, right? And that's where they've struggled in their Nuke game. So a little bit surprising to not see Liquid try to take advantage of that early on.
Well, here we go then. Pressure on for Twistzz. Needs to find that call. He's the one that's yet to frag at this stage.
Both in-game leaders are.
Yeah, no, I can't be Snax again. Oh, no. I wanted him to bounce back, but G2 certainly have at least m0NESY carrying the squad right now. Yeah, I'm going to see him patrol towards outside. AWP in hand, of course. And what's the response from Team Liquid? They're going to slow things down. Nothing given away early, no smokes deployed.
Yeah, they haven't thrown a single yard smoke, still 4 available for them. And NiKo brings some aggression into the mix. Naf not going to be able to tend to that once he gets tucked in deep. Powerful spot covered by m0NESY. Seems like it's set up for glory.
I don't like this re-smoke before Liquid does anything, right? You want to throw that second smoke when something happens, especially if you already have a yard set up. Because now the timing is on the side of Team Liquid once they do the smoke wall.
And smoke.
Oh, it's not covering main. I even call that smoke the Twistzz smoke.
It's fine. It doesn't destroy the round for you, but it allows them to have a bit more movement and vision.
NiKo has all the information, so let's see what the reaction is from G2. He's actually going to go for the flank as well.
Yeah, this is nice. 40 seconds, and he's actually timed it to perfection. No one home. Even the top players lining up util, which is safe. NiKo doesn't spot it out. m0NESY is set up perfectly to catch this, though. Liquid, 25. They're running into m0NESY once again. That's nice base. The shot. Twistzz has got his first frag. It could lead to their second round. Gets his barrel in the belly button of Van Dalken. NiKo, Snax delivers us his first as well. Makes it a pair. Ultimate though, a bit of a playmaker. Is there a 1v3? Oh, 8 seconds. He hasn't even got the chance to plant. He's going to be running into Snax. A triple kill from Snax. He's back.
Love to see that. Well held. Good job. That's all he had to do. They run into his crosshair, mows them down. Surprising the m0NESY didn't find one. Twistzz found his opening kill as well, but it's going to be 7-1 overall. G2 fend them off. It was a lovely flank from NiKo as well. I think that would have won the round regardless, but good work from Snax here. His best highlight of the series so far. Gets the job done. Well positioned. To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair to him.
In a way, best play Snax has ever made in the world.
Of all time, yeah.
That's what they say.
Okay, well, we've got pistols here, boys. Molotovs and smokes being deployed. Molotov for Secret. I'm going to try and make their way down there by the looks of things here. But you've got NiKo to get through first. Bit of a master of the outside area. Doesn't need to overstep the mark. He doesn't have to go behind them. They have got a player down there. That's Malbs. This position is high risk, but looks like it'll be potentially overlooked. Not quite. Doesn't really work out. And now they've got a rifle. No JKS, though.
Yeah, they'd have loved to have that run presence and pressure, and it's a double dink. Nav
nice.
Goes down to the Hunter double. Options very limited for Yekindra. He's going to get swung on. Snax is bringing the fight to him. Caught with his knife out. It's another G2 round. I can't help but feel that like Tazz's behavior here in the third is a product of the way the second map went. He wants to make sure his boys are just coming in, feeling it, having a good time, trying to keep the morale high.
I mean, people don't know Tazz is the OG trash talker.
Yeah,
I mean, from the 1.6 days. Yeah, especially that, you know, you didn't have the noise cancelling headphones. You were sitting face to face, really, and you could hear everything. So he's loving this. That's his natural habitat, really, and the way G2 has been playing. Really dominant again on the CT side, similar to how Inferno went for them. But I think for this one, you know, we were talking about taking yard control as Team Liquid, and you know, that round where they just throw the smokes and don't even go for it, don't even try to send anyone. That's not what we're used to seeing from there. I don't know if the missed smoke maybe ruined the whole call, if they needed that extra smoke for something, but We just want them to be more aggressive, really, you know?
Well, here we go, running out of time and space. Our Team Liquid, the pistols do nothing for them. Back to the AK-47s and m0NESY in the correct position to take a duel outside. 3 players on the other side, but the initial smoke will obscure his vision. It's going to be popped open though. Doesn't get anything from it. Waiting patiently. NiKo will join him as well. Going to pop it open once again. No one home.
Good timing on NiKo. Throwing out his own will sow some seeds of doubt as to the flight paths available for the CTs. The NiKo m0NESY duo has been hard to get past for Liquid so far. Falls away. Twistzz in pursuit of glory, trying to find the second round, get their teeth into this, and he's done well to find NiKo cleanly. Can't get away from m0NESY. A delayed trade from the heaven position, and m0NESY giving himself options with that smoke and go from different elevations. Working to try and maintain some degree of yard control. He says it's one of his favorite positions to play here, m0NESY, from hell to heaven, keeping it dynamic, and he's been fragging. We'll need to continue to do so, though. What? He was caught out. He still hits the shot. Snax has found Naf. Snax goes down. Hang on. Yakinda could do something here, but m0NESY doesn't seem to think so. 20th frag, and now JKS with it all to do. The bomb is in their remit. And it's just like that. It's a m0NESY round. 4 kills.
He's up to 21 after 10 rounds of play. Unbelievable. What a performance. Like you said, he was caught out. Didn't have the scope ready and still has time to adjust, find the kill and dominate the round once again.
That's a 10 from me. 10s across the board.
Sorry about him.
Who's that guy?
That's crazy. I mean, we saw an incredible performance from Safe on Anubis on the CT side, right against M80. m0NESY now topping that here. 21 kills in 10 rounds against Team Liquid. An absolute stunning performance.
We've had blowouts across the board in this series. This is remarkable, especially for m0NESY. A couple of rounds left, Alex. They've got Galil's here. They have to buy. They need these last 2. Upper looking likely.
Hunter's so ready.
Prime position. m0NESY continues to cause damage. Gets Yakinda out of the equation. Snax starting to wake up here as well. It looks like we might be done here on Nuke. It's another clean sweep from G2.
I mean, just the most helpless of T-sides. Team Liquid getting a feel for how it felt for G2 on Mirage. I mean, this is so tough. Everywhere they go, they've got the info, they know where they're up. There was 4 CTs on A as you're running out hut.
Yeah, and just a couple of really important triple kills from Hunter, finding the multi-kills. You know, some people like to say that he is washed, but proving them wrong in this series.
AKs available. They've got the Royal Flush set up here. The Orb, the 4 AK-47s. It doesn't get any stronger than this.
It's going to be interesting to see if Liquid have something to do on their second half of play. Malbs knows and deletes JKS. Not 11-1. Not 11-1.
2 times they wanted to go secret or down vents. Malbs is already in secret. Just great reads from G2.
Shot.
That's an important one. Taking down m0NESY and not overextending. However, Malbs reveals himself, gets run down. Ultimate gets a bit horny for it. He's being punished as well. It's a Malbs multi. 4 kills from Malbs. They're taking it in turns. He'll take the ace. What a way to finish out the half. It's Malbs, baby. The lobotomist is in. 11-1. This is G2's game right now.
Garage.
You want to?
Red? No.
Anti-red.
Garage.
Nice,
Watch athletics.
Door,
one
T2 door.
And one tier, yeah?
Close garage, yeah.
That's,
Yes.
wait, I'm
Garage,
flashing
garage,
main. Pick up garage.
Flash.
Just hold him, Milia.
Go, hold on.
Pick Milia.
Nice, Ilya, bro.
Let's go.
You are fucking so good, Ilya.
Now you guys are fucking good, блядь.
They're geeing each other up, and m0NESY in incredible form. He is seen as the most prodigious player on the Counter-Strike servers right now. Let's get the second half started.
It's a very technical one, Alex. We've got 5 flashes, 2 smokes, Molotovs, everything you need for an upper execution. Yanko, I think we've seen this one before.
Oh, they're testing the top site, and it's only Yakinda home. This is uncomfortable from the get-go. They came prepared. There is a kit in play. Naf has that. Smoke on Twistzz. They're going to have to piece this one together if they want to have a voice in this quarterfinal third map. They're pivoting down lower. Oh, this gets even more uncomfortable. No one's home, and now Ultimate just walks into the crosshairs of Snax. It felt like this pistol was for the game. And now they have to do it with a limp. Nice one back. Twistzz gives us something to talk about, something to believe in for Team Liquid. It seems impossible, improbable for sure. G2, 3 kills away from taking 12. A single round for Team Liquid in the first half. It's all on the kit now. It has to be a defuse. Victory by defuse, their only option. Closing on to Nico, will be able to close him down. Now it falls to the rest. Snax has done his handiwork. Malbs and Hunter have to get theirs. JKS, he's hitting shots. Yakinda hits his. It's coming in down to the wire. 2v2, they have to get on the defuse. It's up to Snax. Can he come up? Clutch is denied. Liquid take the pistol.
How have they lost that one? I don't know. I actually have no idea how they've given that away. That's kind of insane, actually. I'm speechless for once.
Well, first of all, it was the same exact nade set like Liquid had in their pistol round, right? In a similar execute, sort of a slightly delayed A hit. They go down with the C4. That was a great shot from Twistzz. But how does JKS get all the way here to kill Nico with 3 of Nico's teammates alive? Why is it? What is everyone else doing there?
What's m0NESY doing here? Because they have fully invested. They want just m0NESY to close the showdown, cancel any plans for a Team Liquid comeback. We've seen the reverse of this. Team Liquid, they've had an 11-round lead.
Hunter fancies it.
And now,
good reason.
Hang on, he's out. They've got ramp. That's a gift, an absolute gift. Confirmed now by the Molotov. Do they dive lower? SMG down to receive.
Tieki to defend.
Window broken.
Away. And the kill is going to be very important. Hunter will find it. The Desert Eagle strikes the range from Silo. Keeps a man advantage, does Nico. The retake towards lower once again. They gave her this advantage before, now with a lot less firepower. Couple of pistols in the mix, a MAC-10 for Malbs. Can they hold on and find map points here? Series points.
Yeah, semi-final point. Plenty of them as well. As that's just gone so sour for Team Liquid, so quick.
To be fair, Yanko, this is better than winning the pistol in a way. So there is that.
Actually, it is. Yeah, unfortunate for Team Liquid, right? They gamble at the beginning of the round, playing against maybe something towards the A bomb site. There was no one at ramp. G2's call was just to go ramp no matter the smoke, right? They walk through the smoke, hit good timing. Naf has to give it up, and Yakinda are isolated towards the B bomb site. Not much he could do.
Oof. Well, just as a little bit of hope started to show its face for Team Liquid, it is quickly put back in its place. And look at this, calling attack timeout when you're 12-2 up. They just want to make a statement. They want this score to read 13-2.
Well, I don't think this is more of a... I don't think this is necessarily BM. I think it's more deciding what to do in the round, because there's 2 saved guns. So, you know, wanted to make sure that you have your call and end it immediately. I don't think this is the BM, and like the 1v3, right?
No,
and then
like
letting them stew in
Bear in mind that the T side on Mirage was pretty ropey. There was, what, 4 A executions out of spawn. I feel like they know they can put this to bed right now. Let's take our time. Let's consider our options and make sure we make the best possible investment here to close things out.
If anything, I'd take a timeout and say, guys, watch out now for a lobby push.
Yep.
Because, you know, usually after a timeout from the T side, the CTs do something aggressive to try to break whatever it is you were trying to come up with during your timeout.
And so this could very well be it for G2 to lock in the semi-finals versus Na'Vi. Team Liquid and G2, 50-50 by our analysts and experts. Didn't know which way to cut this one, but into the third map, the first map, G2's wins have been large.
10 rounds in a row, and it all starts here. Ultimate fires off the first shot here with the scout. They've got 1 rifle to work with. A few SMGs, ultimate though, very sharp with the scout. Smoke to obscure vision, all a bit of a ruse. Obey does some utility towards Squeaky, and bear in mind, Yekendar's in the vents trying to stop anyone diving down there, which they have been doing.
They took a timeout for this call, so let's see what it is. What is your grand finale? Your crescendo? Your late wall of smokes? It's nice juggling from Snacks, multi-talented. It's going to throw out the full wall. And here we are on wall watch. Double thumbs up.
Here we go then, this is it. This is the GG moment. CTs have enough to fend this one off. Can they find the positions? Can they find the control? Good damage. Modesty down to 37. Flashbangs in, and bear in mind, Yekindar was down those vents. JKS with a double. It looks like they've given it up. 25 seconds remaining, the bomb's down.
One down vents, though, they know that as well. Surely may have heard Malbs, unless he did it silently. Yeah, considering the options now, the bait, the switch. It's going to be Snacks going down, and it's an easy pickup for Twistzz. Comfortable collection, and 5 alive for Liquid. Off the back of a timeout, no less.
That's what they came up with. Couldn't break through, couldn't even find a single entry. And Nico just asking, what the hell just happened there, lads? Where did we all go? What was the plan? They're still in a great position, of course, but now cutting it down to size. 9 rounds required from Team Liquid. And I'm guessing we've got, you don't need to force buy this one. You have saved an AK. I would say just save up, close things down with a gun round here. No real reason to force buy.
Lovely double from JKS, a necessary double. That goes without saying, really.
Pressure, though.
Every kill for Liquid coming in every round is going to be necessary at this point. Has to be a perfect defense. Oh wait, he's tapping for the cross. He was actually not far off on the timing.
They've got plenty of time and space to let these rounds slip by, but I don't think the force buy is going to be the one to close it out. Let's see if I'm proven wrong.
I think their buy is going to be bad anyway. They don't have the money for it, so just going for the buy now.
Yeah, well, that's a fantastic catch. Ultimate empty-handed. No one's ready for Yekinda. Takes it secret with that AK-47. He's dead, surely. Snacks has missed his chance. He does convert again on the repeat. Puts this round into turmoil for Liquid. Naf trying to tend to the yard gap. There is someone on top of Mini. And a clean headshot from Naf, but that's the trade. Modesty still lives on. Not for long. Twistzz delivers the headshot necessary. And now 60 seconds. JKS cannot lose out to the dig. Malbs has hit it. Comes down to a 1v1. Twistzz can't hit it. And G2 take it. Dominance. 13-3 on maps 1 and 3. Nothing for Liquid to boast in the rounds they lost, in the maps they lost.
An absolute masterclass from Modesty, it has to be said. 23 kills in a 13-3 game. He absolutely destroyed them each and every time. Every encounter, every duel.